Yo, 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 yo. Good morning, great morning. Good morning, great morning, everyone. Happy motherfucking Thursday. Uh, price actions opening up at the previous day. I already got to sell off. Go ahead and see what's going on. I see one, two confluences. What's our significant area right here, baby? Gotta be quick with it. Right off the hip with it. Boom. Oh shit. See, I'm gonna do one contract. Let's just get some shit out the way. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Track. Big scalp for the scalp. Zoom in. It's like, check out my significant area. I don't know what the fuck just happened with that trade. Let me look at that real quick, bro. The slippage, $100 something. Okay, we got one more trade in us. This day, we back in the range. Just kissed this, and maybe that was a pretty late entry. And what I'm gonna go look at that demand. It's only supposed to be a $60 loss. Did I get it for two contracts? Let me see. So I got four trades. Apparently that's what happened. To two positions. I didn't see it. I get myself in a little room though. There's just so much shit that went wrong with that trade. I ain't even gonna lie, y'all. That was FOMO. That happened. I didn't see my first position get picked up. I see my first position get picked up. But it's like, man, this is what kind of happens when pretty aggressive change yesterday. I just came in here hot and ready. I say right off the hip. This was taken out in PLC. I didn't even see that shit. But it's still our most solid area here. Thursday high within range. Yeah, honestly, I'm still interested in shorts, but my short opportunity when I see multiple confluences, convictions. That's the only reason I got in with one contract. I only thought it was one contract. I didn't see it pick up, man. That's the misfortunate thing. Just take accountability. It's a trade. Still got a little room for one more trade at one contract, but I ain't interested in that. If my entry reasons were correct, it's my timing. That's what everybody say, right? So for a fact, I did not look at the heat map, and that is not the wave. That's not my edge. So, matter of fact, I'm just gonna take complete accountability. I just can't stand that, I just got some of these experiences that, just make these rookie fucking mistakes. And that's just from making an aggressive change yesterday. And that's only I know that because I just know myself, man. That's all trade it is. But yeah, that's misfortunate, but we'll take it. We'll lick our wounds. It wasn't that much money, but damn, that was not my intention. Would love to have been like, all right, man, that's enough conviction for me to go ahead and dump some more trades in. Not this bullshit. This lack of days open, man, shit. Fuck, I just fucked up my screen. Hold on, man. What the entire fuck? Damn, dude. Hold on. Know what that was, man. Shit, weird. Processing everything. I ain't upset or anything. Just like, dang, dog. Shit ought to be worth my time. I don't be want to see shit. Ain't not that I was salty or nothing. Just fucked up. Been a minute since I did that. You know, I make mistakes, but to blatantly just like, yeah, have a FOMO position and then turn around and fat finger at the same time, dealing with the spread, like, bro, we continue to process this, and yeah, I ain't gonna take another trade, cause like I said, you know, if you come to this bitch and you not honoring your rules, man. I was interested in the sell, man. And it sold off. I seen one, two, three confluences. I wasn't honestly, I wasn't honoring my rules full way round period, cause one, we did not look at the heat map for the most appropriate entry signal. We just saw the macro and the micro, not the auction. So yeah, I feel a little bit of way about that, but you know, like I said, I feel like it had a lot to do with our aggressive change, and then you know we pivoted back to where you know it's still the same way, but just a different way we look at it. It isn't as aggressive. Just had to take any positions. Funds holding. Gold is actually bullish, and we're selling off. That's what I wanted to see. Care about the what's that? Don't care about the bonds, but the bonds don't ever really move like that anyway. So I don't really like using that as a. It's not a. It's not as. Only thing I changed is that this isn't as heavy as yesterday. So I was ready to take a trade without looking, and that's just like fuck. I know that yesterday ain't yesterday ain't today. But this is my layout. You guys literally see everything, and then you miss it. This shit happened so fast. I even know I got out. I said, "Oh, I'm still there." No, nah, bro. Come on now. I'm already tapped out before. Uh, I'm already tapped out before the freaking 45 minutes. But you know, neither here nor there. Still, like as you said, I'm still processing it. Hold on, just a second. I see a distraction. would do is I will move my anchor to the grid. DLC, whole number, and VWAP. And side value. And side value, time was off a little bit, got adjusted. Yeah, it's ideal for me to go to 900 down to 850s. And eventually I'm gonna get it together, my bad. Eventually I'm gonna get it together. I think it's just, man, just be not necessarily ready to step in, but just like, I don't know, just reactive. Like, all right, boom, bam. Just get so excited to see what my levels and see the follow through, but not really honoring the volatility. I guess everybody say that it's okay for it when it works in your favor, but it's not okay when it doesn't work in your favor. So it's best that you know you honor it in a more, I guess, appropriate way. Because that's not fair. It's a fucking bottleneck. Yeah, it's okay if fortune favors me, but no, bro, that's a bottleneck. So I did make this layout that you guys see with the Thomas, not excuse me, not Thomas, the footprint a little bigger. So maybe my eyes still got adjusted to that because yeah, let me see. I don't need the Thomas to be ultra big, but I get stay up, get everything else. It's actually selling off, which is weird. Selling off, but showing weakness. But the indice pushing up. DP showing weakness. Well, just retracement. I want to say weakness because you literally see where it's fucking sitting and build a profile. But honestly, this is everything I was saying in yesterday's stream, but included it in here. So I'm just my eyes are adjusting, and I'm not used to being so freaking picky. I don't like that cherry picking shit. And but some people it's all about how you see it, because it may be cherry picking, but I guess it's just more planned. Um, People say if you don't, I feel like other people have an argument saying that the other way is more so gambling. But ideally, I just look for a location and strength with urgency. It, where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you want to go? I really, just really try to keep it simple, but we'll see how our well today's Thursday. That's the end of our streaming. Streaming like damn ain't no ain't no stream Friday, man. Yeah. So this week was uh proved to be a pretty mid week. Uh took a loss Tuesday. No trade yesterday. Yeah, $100 loss today. So right now we just really getting in the habit of just showing up in this form and just adjusting our layout and stuff to you know we just show what we see, execute some positions, win, loss, draw, no matter. It's all about just showing up and honoring what we see and just refining it to our best abilities. It's just order flow trading, make that shit make sense. Really, just a levels trader uses order flow. Just need the shit to make sense. That's all. It makes sense. And I pinned this area and took it out. I didn't even see that shit. But we were talking. So now this high was invalidated. It closed above it, but it's definitely above that VWAP. So I wasn't really worried too much about that VWAP. Not that I was. That's all you really want to see. This shit is being weary if you went just by looking at the dollar and this the bond. But honestly, just the dollar, the outside of value. This one is struggling. Pushing up to the other side of the range. I guess that shit it does matter, but the thing is, yesterday it just felt like it was just so boring at the word, but it felt like it was so locked in, like strict, um, no wiggle room, none of that. I cleaned up the verbiage, how I understand it. I'm like, man, because the way that it was coming to me, my understanding, it took away a lot of all of our fucking scalping opportunities. Because yesterday it fucking sold off, and it just was the gold was selling off, Nasdaq was selling off, the bonds were holding, uh, and the U.S. based markets were holding. But now the way I trade is, like, man, if I see opportunity, as long as you're not all being all radically volatile, holding in the favor of the indice, I may, interact with you. It's holding to the downside, but it's not all that, you know. But honestly, I think this session, I was just more so interested in I just had a bug, but misfortunately, I wish I didn't. Shoulda, coulda, woulda, hit that button twice, but I didn't trust that the position was picked up. That's the only thing about trading from the down. But here's the thing. Here's the kicker. Now that I know, I'm using two different data servers. Um, I could have looked over on the other one, but now that I know, I didn't know until I know now. But that's just all it is. So the next trading session stream is planned for Tuesday. I'm just vibing it out, getting another 10 minutes in. Yeah, made some adjustments to our audio. Want to see how that comes back. What's going on? What's going on, man? Fell off. I mean, I get that you tested an overnight high. But did you have to violate VWAP like that? Yeah, cause yeah, it just yeah, just the way that stuff was just I understood it yesterday. It didn't take into consideration divergence. Like if the market is just on some wacky stuff. Like I just said, like man, what the heck? Gold, are you rising? Like he come back to this chart, footprint. We're dropping. MAQ is good. We're holding, so that's okay. So when you see gold rising, that is a sell sign. As long as you hold gold rising and you drop, yesterday I was like, I need three this and this and this. I'm like, man, the way it's just yeah, it's just totally different. Just it took all my scalping opportunities away, and this is just a domino effect. Just for me knowing myself, 'cause that's just not like me. Say, bro, all this goddamn time I put into this goddamn event, I didn't glance at it one time, dog, and that was our two positions. And I said, man, you know what? Fuck that. Hands off. Hands the fuck off. So yeah, it's all mental, man. It's all about just just showing up and just taking it in. At least everything. You saw me processing shit live, reflect on it live, spectate live, execute and fuck up live. So yeah. So far this week's first week of the year, was definitely a dub. This week, loss. Right now I count back at break even, and like I said, my intention is just to well, I didn't say this stream, but my intention for our streams is just really to just show up, get some data reps in, and just really get into trust what we see, trust our experience, trust our wisdom, and that's it. Order flow, be just a fucking volume trader. Like I said, I trade levels. But hold on just a second. Gotta let the cat out because he about to really tear some stuff down. Hold on. Be right back. Right back. I got that situated. What did we miss? Yeah, I'll probably get another 5 minutes. Good. On average, I typically do about what 30-minute streams. Yeah. All right. This is our week. This is our day. I got POC. Inside the range. Coming down from the test of the previous day. There's like, three confluences up here, or two. One, two. In location. Um, you be what? Yeah, my intention was just to get in that position. Um, Felt like it was moving fast. Be with the risk. was not okay with two positions. So yeah. Anyway, that's it, y'all. I'm about to just go ahead and end the stream. Thank you y'all for tuning in. Let's say if you have any suggestions, go ahead and drop it down below. I'll follow up with you. Like the video if you like it. I appreciate y'all. So we have a great day. Continue to make some money. I'll be back Tuesday for our next live stream. Fuck with your boy, Goldilocks. Yeah.